If you could, is there like a specific title that you would call it, like performance specialist, strength and conditioning coach? Are you like a mental? You use the word mental health. Is it mental health? Is it brain work? Like, how would you describe exactly like what it is you do if you could reduce it?
My role in that context is a cognitive performance consultant.
They-
I operate a lot like a coach in that world. With some teams I work with, I'm more of a mental performance coach because that's the role that I'm in with their organization. So I'll kind of adjust that. But more of the work that we're doing is kind of under this idea of being a cognitive performance consultant.
My limited understanding, right? Like there were these two sort of branches. And when I say two sort of branches, like branches that I've essentially created in my mind, not that they exist,
Sure.
where you
Yeah.
have like neuroscience, which is like, here are the things that you are like specifically doing, like you said, hydration or nutrition or whatever it is. And then there was like this other space that you kind of said like is like the self-help space, which is kind of like the visualization, motivation,
Mhm.
and they influence each other, but they're not necessarily one and the same thing. And I think if you used different terms, you would get a different belief or understanding of what they are.
Yeah.
Um, Cognitive health, though, I think includes all of those things.
Yeah.
So, are you essentially saying, yeah, all of that stuff is at play, or is it, nah, I am the mental visualization coach, or I am the reaction coach, or is it like, no, I am the all of that coach? Like, you know, what
Yeah,
it,
it's very much within the role that I have with different organizations. But for me personally, my background is in sport and performance psychology, so kind of the soft science, if you will, of psychological performance.
mhm,
And then I've grown into this other area that's more neuroscience
yep.
and focusing on brain health and performance. And so I kind of walk the fence of these two worlds, I guess you could say, and we're really where they overlap, which is really cool.